Good morning. Happy Sunday. Jennifer Ann Wilson here. We are driving on one of the side streets. What road are we on, Mike?
I think we're on 12 mile, 13 mile.
12 or 13 mile. We're coming from Gratiot towards I-94. I'm going to give you a look here. Things aren't looking too bad. Actually, much better than what we saw earlier today. Although it does look like the snow is coming down. Not very hard though. And you can see, look at all the water on our windshield. Of course, we've got the defrost on quite heavily. We've got the heat cranking inside the car. Check out the street. You can see pavement. This is definitely a very different story than what we were broadcasting just a couple of hours ago. You can see the roads are wet, but you can see the pavement. There could still be slick spots. There's a lot of trucks out there salting. This is the intersection of, who sees signs? 13 and Little Mac. We got a winner, 13 and Little Mac. There we go. So this is the intersection of 13 and Little Mac. You can see we've got a number of vehicles driving through, stopping, making turns. And let's see how this car does. Yep, no problems. Wasn't slipping and sliding, no fishtailing. So things are looking really, really good. Matt Carter, you are so right. Matt Carter, thank you for pointing that out. It is not good to be on the phone and driving. Here's the deal, though. I'm not driving. I'm sitting pretty here in the passenger seat. Mike Crotchy, he is the man. He's not going to be talking to you guys too much because he's going to be staying very focused, driving this really big box van that we drive in. I want you to take a peek at it. It is, it's big, it's square. It is not made for winter roads, I'm being honest. So if somebody's going to slip and slide, honestly, it's going to be us. We tend to find a lot of the slick spots, but right now, things are looking pretty good. I'm going to give you a peek. We are about to get on to 94 heading southbound, and the on-ramps of freeways, yep, look at this, slush and snow. This is basically what you can expect. There tends to be a lot of slick spots on on-ramps, off-ramps, near intersections, things like that. This is something that's not new. You guys know this already. Hi, Dave Collins. Thank you for watching. How are the gas prices? Timothy, we have not filled up yet today. I'm sure we'll have to soon. In the meantime, we're just keeping an eye on the roads, and check that out. We are seeing pavement, which is good, but there's also some slush. And I know Mike throughout the morning has been driving slower than the speed limit. Is that still the case right now, Mike?
Yeah, way under.
Yeah, so he's going way under the speed limit, he says, way under. And that's why we are doing so well here. Passing 12 mile, heading south on 94. If you don't have to be out on the roads, definitely don't bother. You guys can probably see, can you see that? The snow, it is small, but it is mighty. It is bouncing off our windshield. Oh, look at that black car. Hello. So if you're flying past like the minivan, they definitely have a lot of confidence. And hey, probably four-wheel drive, and right now we're not hitting slick spots, but I don't have to tell you that there have been some major issues. We saw just yesterday that major pileup on 75 in northern Oakland County, another pileup just a couple days before that. So even though the roads look good like they do now, here you can see that they're wet. Black ice is definitely an issue, and we have got temperatures that are in the 20s. Temperatures in the 20s right now, so things could be slick, definitely. Not so bad, you're correct, John, on 94. Things are not so bad. Jessica is staying home and staying warm. Don't blame you. Nice to see you too, Dave. I appreciate it. Chuck LeBeau, shout out to my brother-in-law. I bet he's pretty excited. He doesn't have to deal with this right now. You can see the snow is flying towards the windshield right now, kind of bouncing off. Something my wonderful brother-in-law down there in Dallas, Texas doesn't have to deal with at the moment. But it's probably fun to live vicariously through us as we dodge slick spots on the road and deal with splash up on the windshield, something that many of you will have to deal with as well. Thankfully, I have got the superhero Mike Crotchy behind the wheel. Yes, he's not even cracking a smile. Oh, a little bit. But no, he's not looking at me because he's watching the road, and I'm so grateful for that, because he keeps me safe every single morning as we drive all across the Detroit metropolitan area to bring you stories, to bring you the fun stories, to bring you the lighthearted stories, to bring you the informational stories, to cover the breaking news stories, which, by the way, we are heading right now to a breaking news story in Detroit. I don't have a lot of information on it, so I'll be bringing that to you a little bit later, but we're heading to an address in Detroit first. And then I'll be heading to Ford Field, where there is an incredible event. It is a tailgating party with Barry Sanders and a couple of other sports athletic celebs that are going to be holding a really special event. So we're going to be hitting that up a little bit later. And now I want you to see, of course, they are on the on-ramp. We are on the freeway, but they are taking it nice and easy, nice and slow, and that is really the only way to go when you are driving. The good news is, and we're not seeing any issues right now, but we have throughout the morning seen a number of spin outs. Cars spinning out on M59, cars spinning out on 75. We heard reports of that as well. So take it nice and easy, Nicholas. You're not planning on going anywhere. I don't blame you. Hopefully you've got a nice warm blanket, a fire to cuddle by, and it might be more entertaining if I was driving. John, well, if this were a comedy film and we had a stunt driving team, it would be entertaining. But I prefer to be safe on a day like today. Unless I'm on a sled in a safe area on a hill, I prefer to drive safely. So I'm very grateful for my driver. And Vincent, sounds like fun going to Ford Field. Yeah. And as you can see, not too much traffic out here right now on 94 southbound. Some snow, nothing major. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. You guys see that it's kind of foggy a little bit ahead of us. It's not terrible, but it's definitely, it exists. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, visibility isn't terrible, but it's not perfect. As we pass through East Point here, 94, of course, is covered by the county maintenance teams. Some of the side roads are definitely dicier than others as different municipalities are tackling them, getting to them as soon as they can. The other thing that we're dealing with here this morning, which I know nobody on the road, just us on the road right now, a couple other cars. But one thing to point out is that things are getting breezy. The wind is picking up. And one of the things that happens, as I was talking to the maintenance superintendent, is that the wind will actually blow some of the salt off the road, which means there could be random slick spots. No matter how many trucks you see out here, no matter how many trucks are on the road trying to make things nice and gritty so you can get some traction, the wind is blowing. And some of that salt can blow right away with it. So one final peek here at 94. And Diane Johnson, yes, our road commission is out. They've got the roads salted and brines. The roads, you are absolutely right, Dwayne Stein. Lots of snow is coming this afternoon. So if you do have an errand to run, now is really the time to do it. We have some light, fine, bouncy snow just kind of bouncing off our windshield, and of course the wetness, but overall things really are not that bad. Oh, I just saw an angry emoji. I'm not sure who's angry, but we've got an angry emoji. It's winter, the first big snow, and right now on a Sunday morning, not too much traffic. The traffic we have, taking it nice and easy. How fast are we going here? Okay. So the speed limit on this road on 94 is generally 70 miles an hour. We're going about 50 miles an hour. So things are wet, we're safe, but we're taking it slow. And clearly the cars in front of us are too. They're not going much faster than we are. So we're going about 20 miles underneath the speed limit. Timothy Cheek has his snowblower ready. You'll have to tell me how that works. I don't own a snowblower. I do my shoveling by hand, or, pay a kid in the neighborhood to do it for me. So I think snowblowers work a little bit better some days than others. And those windshield wipers working. Rush hour traffic is going to be awful. Well, here's the good news about Sundays. No rush hour on Sundays. Monday morning rush hour could definitely be dicey. And the reason I'm hanging on just a little bit longer is because what I've noticed throughout the morning is that roads tend to be different depending on the county that we're in. And we're in Macomb County right now, but we are soon, I believe, going to be crossing over into Wayne County. So I just want to see comparatively how things are looking in Wayne County versus Macomb County. How soon do you think we'll be in Wayne County? In just a couple minutes, we're going to be in Wayne County. So I just am curious about the comparison. Are the roads the same? We do often discover that things are different city to city, county to county. So as soon as we cross over that border, I'm going to let you go because I am sure that disregard. Ooh, so apparently I can get text messages while I'm Facebook Living. Who knew? I just got a text message from my assignment desk. The breaking news situation in Detroit no longer exists, but we are still heading to Detroit because of that. I'm going to let you look at the roads now again here. soon we'll be making our way into Wayne County. We are still going to be heading to Ford Field. Monday morning, says Dana Randolph, is her main concern. Vincent, this is Channel 7. This particular channel is Jennifer Ann Wilson on Facebook Live. Jennifer Ann Wilson, set your TiVo, Facebook Live. Soon TiVos will probably give you the ability to do that. But for now, Channel 7. God bless. Have a beautiful day. Vincent says he's got lots of snow where he lives. We're good with the amount we have. Hey, check this out though. That is a lane. That's the fast lane. If you could see me, I would be doing air quotes. These are the slow lanes. More people driving in the slow lanes, fewer people driving in the fast lane. And that fast lane has a lot more slush in it than the slow lanes. So something to keep in mind. Thanks for sharing this video. Feel free to keep on sharing the video. We are going to wait until we cross over into Wayne County. Oh, we're here. We're here. Wayne County, we made it from Macomb County to Wayne County. Roads are still looking good, but as I mentioned, I'm gonna flip around one last time before we sign off and say goodbye. I'm gonna let you take a peek. So we've got some really clear roads, but now that we're in Wayne County, oh, I felt that. Did you feel that? Our wheels are catching on the slush now. So this is the fast lane covered in snow, and we've got a lot of slush. Check this out. Yeah, that's messy, guys. How fast are we going now?
About 45.
Okay. 70 miles an hour, right, is what the speed limit is. Oh, 50. Oh, never mind. It's 55. We just passed it. So 55 mile an hour here on this portion of 94. We're going 45 miles an hour. This guy or woman with the tinted windows clearly going a tad bit faster than we are, but and braving the messy lane. But we are all taking it easy. Wayne County started at 8 Mile Road. Yes, Joshua. Go Lions. Timothy, you are correct. Kimberly, making snowmen and snow women and snow children. We're gonna let you go. You guys stay safe out there, okay? Stay safe. Take it slow, and if you don't have to go anywhere, enjoy a day in. Turn on Netflix, Hulu Plus, put in an old VHS for old time's sake, grab a blanket and a hot cocoa, and enjoy your Sunday. We're gonna be keeping you posted right here on Facebook Live, Channel 7, WXYZ.com. You won't want to miss it. We'll try to keep you informed and, you know, when I can, entertained. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye.